Hello! Welcome guys to the third race of Season 8. We are here today for the Bahrain Grand Prix, arguably one of the most difficult tracks on this game, just simply because of how powerful the AI are around here. And it's proved to be, yet again, we're starting down in 12th. So again, we do have the option of doing a an alternate strategy. But is it worth doing it, especially on a track where we know we struggle? So I think I'm not going to do what I did last time, just simply because of that reason. So yeah, definitely not doing that today. So we're going to be starting on the quickest tyre that we can, and then basically just do whatever the strategy tells us, because like I say, it's no fair of in upgrades, which is it's a little intimidating, just because obviously, you know, I'd like to be up there, but we are working on it. We've bought our first upgrade as well, which should be ready for the Canadian Grand Prix, and it's not on aerodynamics, it's actually on the chassis. So that would be good to have when it comes around, because of course we're third from bottom at the minute on the chassis side of everything. So hopefully with that, when that comes in, it's it's going to be good. And then obviously we get an upgrade on the aero once again, and then we can actually start rotating between engine, chassis, aero, and that way all aspects of the car are now being working on. We're basically trying to even it out so the car feels good. I mean, the car feels great, it really does. I mean, I struggle around Bahrain anyway, just simply because one, I know the AI are powerful, and two, it's just, yeah, it's just, I don't know what it is, especially the final sector. That is where I struggle. Well, coming into the final sector, should I say. It's just those couple of corners coming off the DRS straight, and then the next corner after that, after the sweeping right-left. It's a little bit difficult, but, I don't know. It's just one of them things. But like I say, it's good to be back. Before I start, I just want to say, on the YouTube page, which is Raritron89, I am up to date uploading. However, I made a critical mistake in not uploading sooner. So unfortunately, I actually lost the season finale of Season 7, which is disappointing because actually a really good race. I think we got P6 or something like that, but we started on the harder tyre as well on that one, because basically I had nothing to lose. So unfortunately, that's happened. So, like I say, if you're a diehard fan of this channel and you've been following since the beginning, then of course, I apologise wholeheartedly that I made that error. And yeah, it's just I'm sorry. But anyway, like I say, let's crack on with this Bahrain Grand Prix. We're starting 12th. What can we get from this race? Can we sneak in a P10? That is my aim. Just P10. All right. Just because I know, like I say, it's Bahrain. We tend to struggle around here. The team want me to finish 12th. They want me to finish 6th in the championship, so I'm starting 12th. So in order to make the team happy, all I need to do is stay where I am. However, to make me happy is always to finish in the top 10, especially considering we're a works team like Renault. We're a works team. We want to be we want to be up there. We want to be up there, challenging the big boys. We want to be where Force India is, because Force India sometimes have a tendency of being up there with Red Bull and Mercedes and whatnot. So hopefully, once we start implementing the various different upgrades and whatnot as the season goes on, we'll be up there. But the problem is, because of how far gone all the upgrades are, it's expensive. So it is going to struggle. So hopefully, when we do the classic races, we can. Oh god, I've really got blister on my tongue. Yeah. Yeah, we can just get the little bits knocked off. Have development time cut a lot shorter.
There's something in the Bahrain air. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel has a clear.
Is it Ferrari? Oh no, it's not a Ferrari from Hamilton. Has a 6/10 of a second gap over Sebastian Vettel. So Kimi didn't get a clean lap in quali, clearly.
Bottas, Ricardo, Hulkenberg,
Bottas down in 7th. That's interesting.
Felipe Massa and
Oh, the
Van
Force
Dorn,
India's brought
Grosjean,
upgrades
Ericsson,
here.
Lance Stroll,
Unfortunately,
and Pascal
Hulkenberg was
Wehrlein.
about half a
Sainz
second faster than
and
us.
F.I.A.
But like I say, one of
completes
them
the
things
grid.
as well is that we know
And now
for a
it's time
fact
to head
that
down
our
to the
race
track.
pace is a lot better than our qualifying pace. And I, for one, am looking forward to hopefully, you know, having a strong race. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Right. They want us to do 2 stints on the medium tyre. In Jeff, I trust. I'm taking the hit. Skip the formation lap, as we always do. Hello, whatever your name is. Here we go, 12th place in Bahrain. Shouldn't be this light, surely. And away we go. Horrible launch there from us. Just going to block off Van Dorn, however. Massa is over there. Going to knock it down in as we hit the brake. Oh, that's a mother of all dive bombs. We've got someone.
Looking good from the start.
Okay. Oh, someone's been left behind. Anyway, we're in P6. There's a Force India in third. Hamilton's leading. The 2 Ferraris are battling. And I see we're on fresh tyres as well compared to these guys. Who it was that spun round? Well, it weren't a Red Bull and it weren't a Mercedes. Who was it? Was it Felipe Massa, maybe? I'm really looking forward to this race now, just simply because of the strategy we're on. It's very unusual. I get told to do this, and that's the corner we struggle at. That is the corner where we lose all our time. Look at this, guys. We're pulling away from Ocon. Oh, car very unstable under braking. Yep, there's Hamilton with a nice gap at the minute, but of course those Ferraris are going to get him very soon. Hulkenberg's in the pits. We go down the inside of Max Verstappen. We're going for P5 here. And we get the move done on the Dutchman. We are in P5. Good move there from us. This is a superb start from us. So Hulkenberg must have taken wing damage of the opening lap, so he's had to pit. So that's considering we want double points finish here, and Hulkenberg actually had to pull that off here today. Like I said, I know race pace is good, but it shouldn't be this good very early on. But we always know as well that the race pace very early on is actually probably faster than it actually is. It's as the race goes on, maintaining that is the hardest, as the Ferraris already start closing on Lewis. You can see that now. We do a 33.5, which is, to be fair, not that bad.
Okay, clear.
Someone's gone off at the final corner. We try and chase Sergio Perez. Like I said, Esteban Ocon is our rival at the minute. That is a battle I would actually like to win, because if I win it, maybe I'll get significant interest off Force India. Force India is still a team I have yet to drive for. Ferrari and Mercedes are the other two. Everyone else we've driven for in this career mode. And like I say, if it means staying at Renault for a while until that happens, I'm very happy to do that. I don't mind developing this car. Oh, bloody hell, that was a bit of a bump across the curb there. But we get DRS for the first time. So we're a lot harder on our tyres at the minute, just because, you know, I want to make up track position, but also I'm hoping that the freshness of these tyres is helping us as well, because of course we started outside the top 10, guys. Dirty air there from Perez. Oh, there we go. The moves are being made. We do a 33.532. Oh, Perez goes defensive. Hamilton survives the onslaught from the Ferraris. We get the move done on Perez. He left the door wide open for us. Oh my god, it's all going off up front. Because of these guys battling, it's allowing me to catch up, and I'm just on the fastest first sector. That's interesting. I'm in P4. How has this happened? I mean, I know it's lap 4, you know, it's a long way to go in this race, and, you know, I'm a little overexcited at the minute just because of our current track position, but we're here, we're doing what we need to do. We've got 12 laps left remaining on this stint. It's lap 16 they want us to pit, so how are we going to fare when the time comes, well, when our tyres start to drop off? There we go. Hamilton is going to be under pressure once again from Kimi Raikkonen.
The distance to the leader is...
As we do a 33.1, is Raikkonen going to go for the move? No, he doesn't. He backs out of it. Very strong showing from us, showing what we can do, provided we don't make unnecessary mistakes as well. Oh, that's our first one. Probably lost half a second there because of our little off-track excursion. Just caught it's turned into a fraction too early, went over the curbs. Those curbs you're not meant to go over. Hopefully these guys will start battling again and allow us to come in. That's the only reason we're this close to the leaders. Come on, Lewis, do what you did last time. Come on.
Gap to car in front is 2.4 seconds.
Lewis is on the outside. Does Kimi get the move done? He does. Hamilton's still there though. I think Kimi should have the move, but now he's under pressure from Vettel. And Kimi is through. So once again a Ferrari leads. Hamilton only led for 6 laps.
Taking the lead.
I can see that. I'm actually able to see this. There's 3 cars trailing around at the back, so something must have happened on the first lap. the slipstream as much as we can. Perez is still within DRS range, so I can't rest on my laurels just yet. .5 off the pace. Here goes Vettel. He's trying to go down the inside. Hamilton cuts the corner. Hamilton giving it all it's worth. Can we have a say? But I think that Ferrari is just too good. Oh my word, I can't believe I'm trying this. Ah, Hamilton got DRS, I didn't get anything. That was probably my chance gone. That was good defending from Hamilton, I had to turn in though. Apologise about the contact, but here we go anyway. So it's a Ferrari 1-2. That Mercedes is struggling a straight line. I've just noticed that. I mean, I don't know whether it's because they're not exactly running at full speed yet, but we're getting DRS on Hamilton. Is Hamilton going to defend his position? He is. We're in third place. We're in third place. We're in third place around Bahrain. What's this? Surely not just going to sit behind though. This is probably the best start to a Bahrainian Grand Prix I have ever had. Get good traction coming off that final corner, so much so it is going to allow us to stay in front of Hamilton. Hamilton under pressure from Perez, who's also going to get DRS. What an interesting little Grand Prix this is turning out to be. To say that, we're lap 9 with 7 laps to go on this stint. Everyone else I reckon is going to start pitting around about lap 14, I reckon. So cars are going to do the overcut on us. Hamilton definitely right with us this time. Do a bit of a Verstappen chop there. I said Lewis clearly has the speed. As Raikkonen does a new fastest lap, it's a 1:32.3. We're in rich mix. I think the guys have turned up the wick on their cars, because they're definitely a lot quicker than they were a second ago down this straight, as Hamilton tries to see if there's a move possible for him here. I'm going to say no. Pressure's on. I can definitely feel the pressure a lot more at the minute. Quickly put it into rich mix so we get good acceleration, put it back down to standard. Like I said, we haven't got the pace to be here. How we're here, I don't know. So I'm going to try and battle for this as long as I can. Right, let's have a look. FIFA Norway, you crazy Norwegian you. How are you doing? And Vettel breaks into the 131s. We do a 33.7. Good enough. Here's Hamilton trying to make a move. He thinks better of it. We start lap 11. Oh, Hamilton's definitely trying to find a way through. Highlighted a weakness, and he's gone for it. Just get the car turned in. Definitely the car in 7th place. He's definitely catching. Bottas or Ricardo.
7.8 seconds.
I swear he did that exact same lap time last time round.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Here comes Lewis once again. I'm going to be quite aggressive with the defence here. Be okay. I think we've just about got enough acceleration off that final corner. Well, not the final corner, the corner that led onto the DRS straight. We did survive. Ferraris have gone. It's not like Hamilton was going to catch him anyway. Right, is this the lap that these guys pit? Of course, we're going on to lap 16. Oh, Hamilton definitely pits. So Hamilton will get the undercut on me. Make no mistake about that, unless he gets significantly held up in this part of the race. So now we've got to try and defend from Sergio Perez. It's definitely the case. First 10 laps, they must run in lean or something because you're able to stay with them, and then once they up the pace, that's it. You're struggling for dear life. Perez darting around behind me, trying to find a way through. I think one of my first races here in season 1, I think I collided with Perez whilst I was running in 12th in a Sauber. So, like I said, me and Perez do have quite a lot of history in this career mode. We have come together quite a few times. I mean, he denied me a win in Australia in my first race at Red Bull at season 6, so... Like I said, there is definitely history there between us.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Away from the pit stops. We are doing a bit of a max here, guys. Let's have a look, see what's going in the chat. Yeah, things are alright, mate. Things are alright, can't argue with that. Like I say, man, I just hope you're well. Alright, I have missed you, and it's good to have you back. Ferrari's already 12.3 seconds ahead. Like I said, I don't have the pace to live with these guys. I don't have the pace to live with the majority of the front runners, really. So it's basically just a case of once again fighting for dear life. Down my inside, squeezing as much as I can. Me and Perez touch, but we're okay. Verstappen's right behind now. Verstappen will get a double toe, but will these guys pit? No Ferrari's in the pits yet. Nope, no one peels off into the pits. So that's interesting. Oh, we broke well deep into that. Very deep, for whatever reason. Hit the brakes, it just carried way too much speed going into turn 1. Doing good. Trying to mind our own business. Perez, I don't know, he seems a bit slow. Perez is not right behind me for whatever reason.
Gap to car in front is 15.4 seconds.
Not really interested in the cars there. See the night sky slowly rolling in. There's a Ferrari in the pits now. It's Sebastian Vettel. Verstappen pits, Perez doesn't. We're pitting this lap, so Perez has gone along with us. Yep, I know, I'm aware, we're pitting this lap, don't you worry. And this is where we'll see where we are in the grand scheme of things, because of course we're running 2 stints on the medium tyre, which is the soft compound in this race. Bounce across the curb. Perez has got a much better run. He's not deciding to go for the move. How are we doing tyre-wise? We are on 55%. Oh my god, Raikkonen's already up with back marker. He has a back marker for company. I wonder who that is. Here we go. We're going to pit this lap anyway. And it's Ricciardo who was catching us. Interesting. Yeah, mate. I know. P3. It was absolutely insane. We managed to pass Hamilton, who was battling with the Ferraris. As Hamilton goes across the line, so Hamilton's jumped us.
Okay, you only have to stop once now.
There's Magnussen, there's Verstappen, so Verstappen's jumped us as well. We're down to P5 now, statistically. Perez is on the quicker tyre. Interesting. What strategy is Perez on? We'll just have to hold him off for as long as we can. So we'll probably drop down to P5 now. We are due to pit on lap 36. You can tell Perez is already much quicker than me. He's right up behind me already. So he has the grippier tyres at the minute. I'd imagine he'd be going to lap 32.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target.
Yeah, we haven't got rich mode for that much longer. That's going to... Hulkenberg pits. Yeah, that's definitely going to hamper us on the straights as we try and defend from these guys.
Nico is in the pits now.
So we started P12. So far I can call this a success. Do I have the pace to keep up with that Red Bull? I doubt it. Perez is coming down the outside. Forcing him out wide, there we go. So we've got the company of Daniel Ricciardo as well. So things, we improve our lap time to a 32.9. Some slight improvements. So the aim is just to score points here, lads. That is the aim here today. So far so good. I mean, car feels actually really good on these tyres. And we're catching up to a back marker. Who is it? I reckon it's Felipe Massa. Because someone went off just after turn 1 on the first lap. I reckon it is Massa. Just caught the curb slightly. Oh no, it looks like a McLaren. Is it Fernando? Improves for 32.7. Good evening, sir. Long time no see. Oh no, it's a Toro actually. Toro really having a bad time of it here at the minute. And Ricciardo is on a split strategy. He's trying to muscle his way past Perez. Can he do it? Down the outside. He has done. What a move from Ricciardo. So Ricciardo pitted same time as me and Perez. The only difference is I'm on the harder compound. Those two behind me ain't. So I'm guessing Ricciardo want to dispatch me as quickly as possible so he can go after his younger teammate. Oh, I'm wide. Kvyat really didn't help there. Point is dirty air. Just need to survive this. Like I said, me and Ricciardo though have the same engine, so it should be a little bit easier than it is when trying to defend from Perez, who has a Mercedes engine. And at the moment, that is proving to be the case. Lap 21 guys so far, no retirements.
3.8 seconds.
Just a nice Saturday night drive around the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sakhir. Okay, Ricciardo right with me this time. I'm going to cut right across and make sure he can't do it. I don't think I've had many collisions with Ricciardo. I may have brushed him once or twice, but I don't recall any major wait. First season with Williams at the Australian Grand Prix. I think that was the only one at season 3. I think it was I was either at Williams or Toro Rosso. I can't remember. I was on course for a 3rd place finish. And me and Ricciardo came together on the final lap. We actually improve our lap time, which is always good to see. Oh, I love having a Renault engine car behind me. It does help. So me and Verstappen, I reckon, are probably on the same strategy here. So ideally, I'd like to catch him, but of course that Red Bull is a lot faster than me. I mean, we left Red Bull to go to Renault, so we knew the chance we were taking on, hoping that this team might get there. Didn't expect to be there in this race. There we go. Slow exit there, Ricciardo on my inside. Ricciardo on the grippier tyre. And we keep the position. Let's just quickly look at the chat because you guys are quite active tonight. Varandiel. Yeah, I'm alright, man. I'm alright. It's just good to have you back, that's all. I say I'm struggling streaming races at the minute just because I've got, you know, a friend who needs me.
Okay, distance to teammate 28.
Hasn't got anyone at the minute, so, well, apart from his missus, of course, but it's not the same as having a friend. So, I'm doing what I can for these guys. And Perez has passed Ricciardo. Interesting. And, guys, I have lost Rich Mix just because I'm in the red. So we need to start fuel saving now. Or at least get it to a point that we can use it over the course of this lap. We only use it for the back straight and the main straight. So, hopefully, we can get it to a nice level. Of course, those two fighting is going to allow us to save fuel this lap, provided we don't make any mistakes. Apart from that, we didn't cut the corner there. You guys didn't see anything. Oh, just that wide there. The gap was 4.9 between myself and Verstappen. What is it now? 5.6, yeah, I had a feeling it'd go up like that. So Verstappen is getting away. I'm not going to use Rich Mix this time, guys. We've got a fuel save. We need to start fuel saving. Hamilton's in the pits. Oh, Hamilton in the pits very early, so he is free stopping. Intriguing. I didn't think about it when he pitted, but yeah, he's gone another 12 laps on them tyres, so... I mean, we're going to lap 36, we've still got another 12 laps on these. I don't agree with that, I really don't agree with that. Doing a free stop. I mean, it might work out for him, you never know. I'm hoping for a safety car to help me out later on in the race. I've not seen the safety car in a while, actually. I've seen the virtual safety car, but not the actual safety car. Yeah, Verstappen's pulling away, that's to be expected. Rich Mix back again for this bit. Oh, look at that, Perez gaining. DRS is going to help, but he's not going for it. Perez usually gets a lot more better acceleration out there. He hasn't quite got it this time. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap between the two Ferraris, so they're not exactly battling at the minute. Just caught the curb a little bit. Definitely this middle sector where we're losing time. Look at Perez. Perez, absolutely, he's going to send one down the inside. We're going to try and cut across him. Keep the position for now. That so could have ended in tears. Perez is being smart here. Oh, I say that as he has a look. Hold him out. I said the grip will start coming to us now rather than Perez. Well, I'd like to think so, but it never really happens.
The gap to the car ahead is 7.5 seconds.
That's not really focusing on Verstappen at the minute. Like I said, the aim I want here, guys, is to finish in the points and have a good, strong race, which, to be fair, we have done, because we're in P4 at the minute. Of course, Hamilton's pitted, so it's going to be difficult to try and get that place back when Hamilton makes his last pit stop. Look at Perez already up my inside, caught me off guard. We're not using rich mix as well down this final sector, so they're going to zoom up to the back of me. It's going to be difficult to try and stay in front of Perez unless Perez pits now. But he's only been on these tyres 10 laps, so I doubt he will. Lewis Hamilton does a 30.9. Verstappen weave. Very nice to pull back Perez there. "30 laps to go of this Bahrain Grand Prix. We find ourselves in P4 at the minute after starting P12. We had a phenomenal start. We were 6th by the end of the first corner after an almighty dive bomb. And yeah, the car's been good. We've managed to, live with these guys. However, the strategy is a bit weird. We went straight onto the medium tyre, and when we pit again, we'll be on the medium tyre again. So, it'll be interesting as we can we get the car turned in. Yes, we can. We don't touch the curb, but Perez is going to be right behind us. He's going to try and make a move on us once again. He's going to be up my inside. There's nothing I can do about it. So I've got no reason to let these guys through. Alright, we can use rich mix on this lap.
So the gap to our teammate is 28.1 seconds.
Exactly. Exactly, and I'm glad you agree, Vrandil. Just, like I say, the situation between me and my mate is a little weird. Like I say, a lot of people probably would find it horrible, the situation that we're in, but to be honest, he's like my best mate, so I don't honestly care what other people think. I'm there for him, and I'm always going to be there for him, so... I'm nearly 29. I don't give a rat's ass what people think of me anymore. Oh, good, get turned in. Very late on the brakes, so that's going to cost us there as Perez is going to look for another move. Our ability to brake late into that corner is saving us at the minute. I don't think that worked. Oh, Perez is round.
The track is clear. Green flag. Full course caution. The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the delta.
But the full course.
We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain
Okay, safety
positive
car is
delta.
out. This is interesting.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Right. Means, do I switch to a free stopper?
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Let's see what you have for me. Probably go... Yeah, alright then. Let's do it. So we're switching to a free stopper. Okay, this is fine and interesting. The safety car delta's gone.
Box.
Do I pit or do I just see it out to lap 36? Right, guys, what do I do? What do I do? Do I keep it? Do I stay out and risk being on worn tyres when other guys pit? Because all these guys behind me could pit. I'm very aware of this. They could pit, but they couldn't at the same time. And it means me losing out on from doing a possible two-stopper to a... Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, so one person says pit. Alright, that's all I need. He said pit, let's pit.
Go now.
I'm the only one that's pitted. It's a risk.
Okay, stay clear of the
I think this is a strategy that's going to backfire.
driving if you cross over into the track.
So we're in the points. Like I said, we're going to catch up with the safety car as well. We'll be on much fresher tyres, so we'll have to try and get past these guys as quick as we can. We'll be pitting, I reckon, around about lap 46. No, lap 42. Do I have another set of super softs available? No, I do not. So during the safety car period as well, we can save up plenty of fuel. Can easily clear these guys very quickly. And so we've got Bottas, who could be a problem. We've got, of course, the others. We just have to do an almighty dive bomb going into turn 1 if we can. But this brings... Very unusual that the AI don't pit behind the safety car. I really don't know what to think of this. this probably means that I'm not getting lapped this race either. I'll be doing the full 57 laps. Make sure we don't smash into the back of Kevin Magnussen. That's the last thing we want. But this is going to help us build up plenty of fuel for if we ever need to defend on the straights. So hopefully, that's that issue solved, because there was little moments, not many, where we had to slow right down just because we didn't have the fuel. Well, we didn't have to slow right down, but we couldn't use rich mix. Yeah, so if they make their pit stops, like say after the safety car, they're going to fall a long way behind the pack because we're all together, so... they're going to fall a long way away. I say guys, if you're watching this, and I'd advise you to go get a cup of tea. Or pour yourself a drink, because it is, or go to the toilet even, because it is safety car period time.
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please.
I know I'm falling too far back.
10 car lengths of the car ahead.
Magnussen to pass, we've got Alonso, then it comes up to Bottas. Just make sure we don't slam the back of anyone here. Bottas is right behind his teammate, so Hamilton, who is on a free stopper, this could hurt him, This could really hurt him, but of course I'm on the free stopper now as well, so... But the guys who are on two stoppers are yet to pit. This could work in my favour. Again, it might not. This means having 10 laps to run around. Anything can happen in this race, guys. What's the main rule in Formula 1? Anything can happen in Formula 1, and it usually does. And we have our first safety car in a long while, all because we hit Sergio Perez at the final corner. Well, we didn't hit him, he hit us. Alright guys, so whilst we build up for the restart of the race, if you like what you see, do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content on the channel, and subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Raratron89, so you can catch up the whole career mode so far.
Racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Here we go.
Green flag, we're racing again.
V8's going to let us through.
Okay, gap to leader, 3.7 seconds.
Oh, Fernando, what are you doing? Well, we got past Massa, which is good. We'll get past Fernando here as well. Up the inside, there we go, P7. Still not letting me through. I need to get back in the groove of things now as well.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Does anyone dive into the pits? Oh yes, there's a Red Bull diving into the pits. Move up to P6 as we come up behind Valtteri Bottas. Bottas, who's been way off the pace in this race actually, for whatever reason. Can we live with these guys now we're on the super soft tyres? It'll be difficult because obviously we know we don't have the pace. But we have the freshness, and I'm hoping that's what can help us here. Fernando and Massa right behind each other, or it could be Lance Stroll. Mix once again. Raikkonen does a 30.2. Trying to pick up Bottas's slipstream. So we do a 31.6. DRS enabled now.
DRS is now online.
Bottas moved very late then across the corner, in case you didn't notice, and look at that. Hamilton makes the move on the Red Bull. Not quite sure who it was. It's Verstappen, so Ricciardo was the first Red Bull to pit. Oh, of course, yeah, Ricciardo was on super soft, so that makes more sense. Pick up DRS as well, but we were very slow coming off there. Perez is on the medium tyre. Okay, Sergio Perez on the medium tyre. He's going to be so slow. 5.2 second gap, so he's passed Alonso and Massa. We're going to pick up DRS off Bottas. Bottas really didn't defend that at all, and we move up into P5. 21 laps remaining of this Bahrain Grand Prix. A safety car has closed the field all the way back up. We have reverted to a free stop strategy. Oh, come on. Caught the dirty air then of Verstappen. Get DRS again, so it's going to help us close the gap. Which makes once again, that we're close enough for DRS though. Oh, we were close. Verstappen and Bottas pit. Move up into P3. As one of the Ferraris have pitted. So we've got 5 laps left on this tyre. Then it's on to the soft. Well, back onto the soft again.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.5 seconds.
So we just need to keep pushing now. That's all we need to do. We've got the fuel. Need to be one with the car. Each lap now has to be like a qualifying lap. And that's not what you want to do on a qualifying lap. There's a Ferrari in the pits. Improved to a 31.5. Well, 9.9. So Hamilton leads. We're second. This is the highest we've been all race. Could Hamilton be on for a surprise victory here? Doubt it, considering the Ferraris don't have to pit again. Hamilton do. Yeah, we lost a lot of time in that sector. We made a couple of mistakes there, so Perez has caught us by about 6 tenths.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.3 seconds.
Vettel goes across the line with a 1:29.9. And so we're just doing our own thing here. Waiting to see whether the decision to make a pit stop under the safety car will prove worthwhile. Like I said, everyone else though will have hopefully cars to contend with. So we're pushing as hard as we can. We struggling for grip? Well, it feels like it. Well, maybe we're just under pressure a little bit. Yeah, maybe we're just feeling the pressure.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
I say, guys, we are 2 laps away from our final pit stop of the race. If Raikkonen does the new fastest lap of the race. Don't really want to be battling with anyone before my pit stop. I just need to be left alone. Perez is still stuck behind Lance Stroll. I mean, Stroll will be getting plenty of penalties here, but it's not fair because Perez has not made the move on him.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Hamilton steering away. We've increased the gap to 4.6 because Perez is obviously stuck behind, well, was stuck behind Lance Stroll. Hamilton pits. And guys, we lead the Bahrain Grand Prix. Yes, I know it's a false storm and it doesn't really mean anything, but we're here, we're at the front, we're doing it. Question is, when we make our pit stop at the end of the next lap, where will we be? We're 15 laps on the soft tyre. Holy crap. Perez has caught me by about 1.4 seconds. Now Perez doesn't have to pit again. He's on the medium tyres. Be very surprised if he does.
Pit window is open. The pit window is open.
Okay, here we go. Pit stop time. Raikkonen does a 1:29.5. Ferraris are just so quick and no one's able to match them. Hulkenberg's in the pits again. Not sure why, as Renault had the chance to help him out with the pit stop that they put him on. Fortunately, it's not worked out, so Hulkenberg can find himself a long way down the field.
Okay, some information on Magnussen.
Oh, Magnussen's out.
On this terminal, they're retiring the car.
Magnussen, the first retiree of the race. He was running in 10th last time I checked, so he could have scored points here today. Fortunately, that's not going to be the case. Two Ferraris right behind each other. That Raikkonen just absolutely seared up to the back of me, nothing I can do. Right, so we're in the pits. No, the knock on with Perez and Ricciardo I think definitely helped with that. Right, let's see where we end up, guys.
Go, go, go.
There goes Verstappen. There goes Bottas. Here comes Ricciardo on the medium tyre as well.
Pit strategy.
Along with Fernando. Okay, interesting. So we're looking at a possible 7th place. That's where we're going to try and aim for here today. Can we do it? We're on the fresher tyres. tell you what, I'm shocked that Fernando got the undercut on me after I passed him into turn 1, or on the first lap after the safety car restart. Just pitted straight away. Right, hopefully we can still get a decent result out of this race. I mean, like I say, finishing in the points anyway is going to be decent. Make no mistake about that. But you know, ideally, I'd like to be a bit higher up, just because of where we've been in this race. You know, it has been a case of us running solidly inside the top 10. At the minute, we're only 9th, and I want more. Okay, so 2.9. Let's keep an eye on that gap. Let's just see what's happening. Oh, 3.1. That's not good. That is not good. So we've got to try. We're losing time. Oh no, we're losing time to him. That's so frustrating. We haven't got the pace. And Fernando's actually going for the move on Ricciardo. We improved to a 31.2. Fernando Alonso has just passed Daniel Ricciardo. Maybe we can still get something from Ricciardo, maybe? I think the medium tyre's not really working here. Are we about to get into the 1 minute 30s? Oh, no, we don't. 1:31.0. Actually, looks like we're gaining on Fernando Alonso again. Actually, we're going to start picking up the slipstream now of Ricciardo. Just about. So every lap has to be perfect. Hold on to your hats, guys, this ain't over. Do you think we're actually quicker than that Red Bull? That Haas car's getting closer. .4. So we're going to have to work hard in these final 10 laps. Come on. Car turned in. There we go. Quite DRS that I wanted. Gap 1.4. We improved lap time. Oh, very close.
To the car behind.
So P8 and P7 are just up the road. Nando is holding Ricciardo up at the minute. So we're trying our best here. We really are. We're pushing the car as hard as we can. .5. So they're up in the ante again. Oh, we improved to a 31.022.
6 seconds.
So 2 points won't be too bad. Especially from this track. Just goes to prove that maybe we should have stayed out. The free stop has not worked. Yep, Ricciardo's definitely pulling away. He's hoping he would catch him, but unfortunately it's just not looking like it's happening. But you live by the sword and you die by the sword. You know, I didn't know what to do. Someone suggested pit. That's what we did. And we finally break into the 1 minute 30s. 7 laps to go. So I feel like we can hold Grosjean off. Grosjean's within a second. He's going to get DRS. We don't get DRS this time. Is Ricciardo about to repass Fernando? Fernando goes defensive. They're going to hold each other up here. This is going to be perfect. Oh my god, the snap there from Ricciardo almost slammed him into the side of Alonso. Alonso goes defensive again. And look at that, we had to react very quickly there because of Ricciardo. And we are in front of him. What a move that was. Happy I got that move done. As Raikkonen does a 129.3, that's where Kimi Raikkonen is. Continuing right behind me when we pitted, he's just flown around this track. As there's 6 laps, I don't think he's going to quite get to the back of us, so I think we're okay in that department. Fernando driving a really solid race here.
The gap to the leader is 36.9 seconds.
Had much more traction as well when we passed Ricciardo. Oh, Grosjean's passed Ricciardo. I just noticed that. This has not been a good race for Daniel Ricciardo. Slowly edging closer and closer to Fernando Alonso. Gap's 1.2. Five laps to go. It's going to be basically 4 laps left. Fernando leaves the door wide open and we go for the move. He was very slow on that straight and Grosjean sneaks through as well. Definitely a lot more happy with P7 than I would have been with P9. Just need to hold on to it now with Romain Grosjean behind me. 28.8. I'm 2 seconds off the pace of the Ferraris.
Gap to car in front is 12.2 seconds.
So I'm not focusing now on the cars in front. We've got P7. We need to hang on to this now. We need to just stay in front of Grosjean.
Our gap to our teammate is 4.7 seconds.
We're only 4.7 seconds in front of our teammate. If I slow these guys down enough, I might be able to help Hulkenberg. Ocon has passed Ricardo. I think Ricardo's out of the points actually. Medium tyre has not worked for Ricardo here. So we've got to just keep our cool, stay in front of that Haas car. So we're doing a good job. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know. You get right behind him in turn 1 and then it's just like you go through turn 2 and it's just like, actually I'm nowhere near him. Okay, so we do a 30-on-1. The gap is 12.8 seconds. Grosjean doesn't look like he's close enough to make a move into the first corner this time, so I'm quite happy with that.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Closing stages of this Grand Prix. Can we hold on to P7? Hulkenberg's right at the back of this train. Is there a chance for him to come through and score some points? He's on the fresher tyres out of all of us, to be honest. He did pit. Oh, actually, no, he pitted a lap before me. So, yeah, scratch that.
Okay, gap ahead is.
But he was, like I say, in qualifying, he was over half a second quicker than me, so he's got the pace as old Nico. Good crash from Rich Mix. Penultimate lap. Tell you what guys, this has been such an enjoyable race for one reason or another. We were a little bit bouncy off that corner. Grosjean looking for an attempt to pass. Not going to let him have it. Max once again. Could help us here. Hulkenberg's not really been able to do anything about the cars in front, so it's not going to be a double points finish again for Renault. Oh, we turned in a bit too tight there. It's going to give Grosjean a huge run at us up the hill. Ocon's going for the move. My rival, actually. Is he going to make the move stick? No, Grosjean keeps his cool. They're still side by side. Ocon, I think he's got it. Yes, he does. Kimi Raikkonen wins the Bahrain Grand Prix, but Romain Grosjean loses P8 on the final lap. What a move by Ocon around the hairpin. Well, coming up to the hairpin, side by side throughout pretty much the whole first sector, and then up to the hairpin, gets forced to go around the outside, so he uses that to his advantage, and uses the well, the speed of that Force Indian. We'll keep it in rich mix now, I think, provided we don't have a catastrophic failure or run ridiculously wide. We're going to be fine. We've come across the line for P7. It's going to be some solid points here for Renault for the second race in a row. I can be happy with that, especially at a track like this. What a race. Truly Train is in session. I'm not that bad, I don't think. At least I better not be.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today.
Oh man, what a race. Another win for Ferrari. Kimi Raikkonen probably needed this win actually to close the gap on Vettel, so the championship's on. Hamilton with P3.
So here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flag.
Oh my word, what a race.
And they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
What a start actually. Starting P12, we were 6 out the first corner. And then for one we had the pace to find ourselves, or to fight ourselves up to P3. Well, no, we didn't have the pace. The top three were fighting with each other, and we managed to capitalise on that and nick and dive up the inside of Hamilton. But there we go, guys. This is your classifications then for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Kimi Raikkonen wins by 1.8 seconds in front of his teammate. Hamilton 3rd, Perez 4th, Verstappen 5th, Bottas 6th. We got 7th after starting P12, so I can be happy with that. Ocon 8th, Grosjean 9th after losing the position on the final lap. Alonso 10th. Ricciardo, no points for Red Bull. Hulkenberg 12th, Van Dorn 13th. Massa 14th, Verline 15th, Sainz 16th, Ericsson 17th, Stroll 18th, Kvyat 19th and 2 laps down, and Magnussen the only DNF of the race. The standings are as follows. Sebastian Vettel now only has a 7-point lead going into the Russian Grand Prix, round 4 of Season 8. Hamilton moves up to P3 in front of Ricciardo, who scores no points here today. Perez moves up to P6 on 18 points. We stay P8, but we move above, but obviously Grosjean, Ocon and Massa all move down. So I think so 14 points. We're 14 points from 3 races. That's not bad considering we haven't had an upgrade on our car since the winter testing. So it's not too bad. Unfortunately though, Nico Hulkenberg's only on 3 points. He's had a unfortunate start to the season. 11 times 3 seconds. What, for Lance Stroll? Yeah, maybe. And he was in front of Sergio Perez for a very long time. Van Dorn moves up to 16th in the standings. Stroll and Verline move down. Ericsson moves above Kvyat. Constructors, Ferrari have a 76-point lead over Mercedes, who move a point in front of Red Bull after, of course, Ricciardo scoring no points here today. Force India move up to 4th in front of Haas, who we're on level points with now. And then it's Williams and McLaren that are that have scored points. So good for McLaren to get off the mark here in Bahrain. Just Toro Rosso and Sauber to do the same. Sauber haven't scored a point for 6 seasons, so you know, you need to do something about that. I so fully was not expecting to have this result here today. I mean, just totally came out of the blue. We just had the pace, and I'm so glad that we did. Well, we didn't have the pace, but we I don't know. It was fun to drive. The car was actually really fun to drive, and we're still drawing with Ocon. Damn it! Oh, it's because he got faster lap by me than by 4 tenths. Increased Mercedes interest grows, Ferrari interest grows, Force India doesn't, however. But the fact that those are going up, like I said, we could possibly get contract offers mid-season from the likes of Toro Rosso, Williams, McLaren, and Sauber. So hopefully, if we reject them, they all go down. But they're very easy to please, them guys, which is really annoying. It's the main guys we wanna please, and hopefully we can do. But we just gotta keep building up their trust. So we just need to keep making sure that we have good races, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in today. If you liked what you see, hit that follow button on the Twitch side. If you want to follow me on YouTube, subscribe to the page, which is Raratron89. Click that little notification bell, so that way when I upload a video, it'll pop up, and you know, whenever you've got some free time, you can watch the race back, watch the little bits that you missed. Guys, thank you to everyone who tuned in today. Really appreciate it. You know, it's nice when people I haven't spoke to for a while pops up out of the blue. It's amazing. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you soon for round 4 in Russia. Take care, guys. Peace.